I got a download from the universe last night. The first thing that I do when this happens, I get in my car, I drive to the park, and I record videos. Because the universe, this is urgent for the chosen ones to know, okay? So stay tuned to the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe for more content, and let's dive right into it. You know, some people don't go through normal levels of pain. Some people go through abnormal levels of pain, okay? Now, this is going to be the timeline that most chosen ones go through throughout their lives. This could be you. Let me tell you how powerful your soul is. Your soul said, even though I know this lifetime is going to be filled with suffering and filled with pain, I'm still going to choose to incarnate. Because your soul saw the evolution. Your soul saw the development and the expansion that was going to take place if you took on this challenge. See, your soul didn't come here for an ordinary life. Your soul came here for an extraordinary life, not an ordinary one. An ordinary life is boring, bro, right? When you have an extraordinary life, a life that is full of extravagance, there's going to be pitfalls, there's going to be ups and downs. That's the natural evolution of life. See, the timeline of being a chosen one means that you go through different stages of your life. This may look like the humiliation ritual. Many chosen ones go through a humiliation ritual. Now, what does this mean? Before you are seen by millions, before you impact the entire world, you must face the shadow side of being seen. Now, this may look like growing up, you were bullied, you were teased, you were made fun of for how you look. Maybe this was a rash that you had on your face. Maybe this was abnormalities. Maybe one limb was longer than the other. Maybe one leg was longer than the other. Most chosen ones go through this, okay? Before you are seen and before you are praised for your glow, you have to know what it's like to be judged for your appearance. These moments is a training ground. It is preparing you for the spotlight. It is preparing you to be visible. This builds your character more than anything else, because you remember the times when you were judged for how you look. So now that the entire world is paying attention to you, you no longer are attached. Beginning, chosen ones are blocked when it comes to love, okay? Usually chosen ones meet somebody and they're struck by Cupid's arrow, and then they believe that they found the one. 9 times out of 10, that's usually not the case. A lot of chosen ones are sent narcissists in their life in the beginning. These narcissists are not meant to be hated. They actually serve a great purpose. They unlock something deep within you. So then you learn how to love yourself. You learn not to expect love from other people. Okay? They unlock so many different emotions, so many different traumas that you experienced when you were little, so then you can go on your healing journey. A lot of chosen ones experience toxic relationships. This is not because you are incapable of loving. It's because these relationships teach you how to love yourself and develop boundaries for yourself. When you do this, you will meet your divine counterpart who is also working on themselves as well. Love doesn't come easy for you because you are built for purpose first. You experience toxic situations, so then you learn how to never neglect your purpose. Your purpose comes before anything else. Another stage that the chosen ones go through, this usually happens to the chosen ones, but it depends on what kind. Usually you go through a health crisis. This could be physical, spiritual, mental, energetic, or all the above. You got to learn how to heal yourself before you heal other people. Okay? Most chosen ones go through this. Okay? You may end up in a hospital. You may have an NDE, which is a near-death experience. Whatever the case may be, what this does is it unlocks your resiliency so then you can help other people do the same thing. Another stage that the chosen ones go through is when you start rejecting the 3D. When you start rejecting the matrix. This usually takes the form of some type of addiction. Maybe you start gravitating towards lust. Maybe you start drinking alcohol. Maybe you start doing marijuana or whatever the case may be. You start to numb the pain. You start to numb because you've been through so many ups and downs. You start to find something that you are attached to and then hold on to it until that thing no longer brings you the joy and satisfaction that it used to. Then at that point, after you're done rejecting, now you start integrating. Finally, the last stage. When you stop running and you start learning how to live here consciously, and you start learning how to accept the 3D for what it is, now you start syncing with your highest timeline. Now you start syncing with your higher purpose. Now you're no longer distracted by external stimulation. You are no longer controlled by old habits. You're no longer controlled by old situations because you are moving with purpose. The stuff that used to get your reaction before, it no longer gets you to react. Okay? This is the part where everything becomes worth it. You start realizing that you went through all this for a reason. Okay? So, it's been another message with Spiritual Master. I hope you guys learned something from the video. If you did, leave a comment, like, subscribe to the channel. There's so many more videos coming. All these are downloads that I get from the universe. Okay? So, me and the birds bid you adieu.